So here we have the BMW 420i M Sport Automatic on an 18 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But from the outside you can see it's a 3-door car with alloy wheels and tinted windows. Let's start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of the car from there. So as we approach the boot, you'll see we have reversing sensors, plenty of boot space as well, along with that 60/40 split folding rear seat. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car now, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But now that we've done a full circle of it, you can see it's in lovely condition the whole way round. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. You get full leather seats, as you can see. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that right now. Okay, so now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the left-hand side, we have the fuel gauge, followed by the speedometer and then the rev counter. The total miles for this car, you can see at the bottom, are 9,094. You can change information displayed by pressing a button on the end of the indicator stalk for various different pieces of fuel economy information, all the way back round to the beginning again. If we're back out to the steering wheel, on the left-hand side, we've got cruise control and speed limiter. And on the right-hand side, we have stereo controls and voice activation for the phone. So hit that button, ask it to dial anyone in your contacts list, and it will do that for you without you having to take your phone from your bag or pocket. We've also got these paddles here, the minus and plus on the other side. That is so that you can change gear manually with this automatic gearbox. Up here we have BMW's professional nav, which is the sort of extra wide screen. This is all touchscreen, so you can move this around and enter certain menus from here. Similarly, you can do the same thing using the iDrive system, which is this dial. You can twist it, push it down, it moves to the right, left, up and down as well, so you can navigate your way around certain menus, like using a computer mouse or joystick. If we go back to the main menu, for example, and we want radio and media, you can see there that this car has got DAB, FM and AM radio. You can store music directly onto the car's kind of hard drive system as a CD player. You can stream music wirelessly via Bluetooth audio, and it has USB input as well. On top of that, we have satellite navigation. There's a full video showing exactly how the satellite navigation works on our website and on our Facebook page. It's well worth checking those out if you have the time. Below that, we've got the CD player and then dual zone climate control. So you can adjust the temperature on the passenger side, same on the driver's side. Fan speed up and down. You can select where you'd like the air to be distributed within the car on both sides independently. When you're happy with those settings, hit this button to turn the air conditioning on, or hit auto, and the car will maintain those temperatures by taking control of the fan speed itself. You can override that simply by repressing that button again. We've also got a heated driver and passenger seat, both with 3 different heat settings each. We have 2 cup holders here and the key. So this car's got keyless start. You simply need to make sure the key is in the car with you, and there's a button just there to start and stop the engine. The button above that turns off the stop and start. So this car's designed to cut out when it's stationary in traffic to save you fuel. You can turn that system off from there. We then have the fully automatic gearbox, and to the right hand side of that we can change the driving setup of the car. So firstly, that one will turn on or off the front parking sensors. That one turns off the traction control, or back on again of course, and then this section of buttons here will change the driving setup of the car. So it's in comfort mode at the moment, which is its kind of everyday driving mode. You can put it into sport mode, and it will show you up here that you've done that. You've also got Sport Plus mode, which is exactly the same as Sport, but gives you limited traction control. Sport mode gives you firmer steering and a more sensitive accelerator pedal. Comfort is your everyday driving, and Eco Pro is the kind of docile version that you might want if you're sitting in traffic for long periods of time. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to call any of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.